So one of the big things for me in my freshman year was that when I started off, classes were just so hard. I didn't go to the best high school, and I didn't have a lot of the background that other kids had. The way that I was able to study, the way that I really learn is through tons of practice. So I'd sit down and just practice. I didn't understand half the things I was doing, but just learning how to work the problem, how to just continuously just keep doing things until you got the results that you wanted. I think that's something that I definitely learned in sports. I'm Kebbeh. I've competed for rugby and track and field at Brown. For discus, it's all technical. It's all about my body position. It's all about every movement that I make from the second that I start my throw to the second that I end it. So whenever I go through and something doesn't feel right, I look at what I did. Did I start off unbalanced? When I hit the middle, was I low? So you go back and you break everything down to see exactly what you did and see where the mistake happened that you need to correct. Especially with math and sciences, for me, the biggest part of working a problem tends to be how I read the problem. So I have to go back and say okay, break it down. What is this problem telling me? What is it asking me for? Which equation am I going to use to find the results that I want to get? Lab work is the worst because you're going to fail a million times before you succeed. So spent the first 3 months of my Royce actually learning how to do things in the lab and learning how to carry myself in the lab. So then when starting my own project, it was I've done this experiment 5 times this week and it has failed every single time. I don't know what I did wrong. I read the entire protocol. I did everything I was supposed to do, and I have wasted an entire week and not gotten any results. And so realizing that and just sitting down with my lab notebook saying, okay, what did I do during this experiment that made this happen? Just like sports, going back and just really seeing what I did can just help me in all my experiments, especially the ones that went wrong so many times. To me, the athlete mentality means the ability to really come back from a loss over and over, to lose and suffer, and to really just be broken down because you know something better is going to come out of it in the end, and to just keep working towards something until you get what you want.